Hello guys, I'm sorry for not making a video recently. Life has been kind of crazy, and basically I just need everybody's help right now. I have started a GoFundMe campaign in order for me to meet somebody who I've known for 4 years, who I met through deviantart.com, which is an art site. If you haven't heard of it, which I'm pretty sure everybody has, but you never know. So I met him 4 years ago. I haven't actually met him in person though. Whatever. Met him 4 years ago. We clicked instantly. We dated for a little while. But then in 2011, as I'm sure everybody knows by now, I started dating Brandon, and then I stopped talking to him because in my 15-year-old mind, I didn't need anybody else, and I was going to get married to Brandon, and I wouldn't ever need anybody ever again. So I was done with him, so to speak. But then when he dumped me, a little over a year ago, I was very lonely and I wanted my friends back, so I had to tuck my tail between my legs and go talk to a lot of my old friends and apologize to them for how I had treated them while I was with Brandon, because I had changed as a person, and I was not a good person while I was with him. I cut a lot of people off, and he was one of them. His name is Ricardo, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that. So I reached out to him. I reached out to him in October, I want to say, this past October, when I started having my heart problems, and it was really severe. I reached out to him mainly because I needed somebody to talk to that wouldn't judge me, and I knew that he wouldn't, because he's always just been a very wholesome and nice person to me. Even when we weren't dating, he's always been a wonderful friend to me, and I couldn't ask for anybody better than him. And so I reached out to him and I told him that I apologized for how I'd been acting and how I'd like to be friends again, and so on and so forth. Sorry, I'm out of breath because today's one of my bad days, but that's irrelevant. Anyways, so we are now very close friends now. I love him to death, as a friend and as a person in general. No, we're not boyfriend and girlfriend. That's probably not going to happen, but I still love him to death, and I'm still dying to meet him, and I have been since 4 years ago. Even when I was with Brandon, I did miss Ricardo a lot, because they're just completely different people, which is good because Brandon is an asshole, as everybody knows. We will not get into that, though. So anyways, he has not been able to come over here to the United States to meet me. He lives in Portugal. Things I should have mentioned at the beginning of this video, I'm mentioning now, because I'm very scatterbrained. It's 3:30 in the morning. He's not been able to come to the US to meet me in my house, where I live with my family, because my mother has this silly theory where any person on the internet is automatically a pedophile or a rapist, murderer, etc. So she doesn't want him around my sisters. And it's not just him, because I've met other people on the internet who I have developed very close friendships with and relationships with, and she still doesn't want them around my sisters either. So there's that. But I am getting my own apartment in August, so I will be living by myself with no rules, essentially. So I will be able to have him visit me then, if this all goes through. The reason I can't go over to Portugal and meet him is because, one, it's crazy expensive. Two, I don't speak any Portuguese, even though there are tons of people in Portugal that speak English. I still would be very wary of going to a country where I don't speak the native language. It's also just a completely different culture. I've never been anywhere by myself except for Florida, which I wasn't by myself. I was going to stay with Brandon's family, who I had known before they moved, so it's completely different. So I'd also have to stay in a hotel, which is also a crazy expense. Um, Also, my heart problems, just my health problems in general, make it very difficult for anybody to trust my body enough to hold up thousands of miles in, I think it's like a 12-hour flight from here to Portugal. Who knows what my body can do in that amount of time? So it's not worth the risk of what could go wrong, because many things can go wrong in 12 hours. I am having more bad days than good days with my heart now. Just that's about as far into that as it will go. I'm not doing well. So it would mean a lot to me if he could come and see me soon. Um, so I will put a link to the GoFundMe page in the description. Even if you can't donate, which I understand if you can't, or even if you don't want to donate, because I'm just some girl on the internet who's asking for money to see some guy from Portugal. I understand why you wouldn't want to donate. Even if you can't or you don't want to, if you could just share this video with whoever you know, maybe somebody has a couple bucks they'd like to toss my way. Before anybody says, why don't you just get a job and earn the money yourself, I do have a job, technically. I am a cam girl for myfreecams.com, but as any cam girl will tell you, the income is not stable. I cannot get a real job because of my health problems, but I also don't qualify for disability. So I'm kind of stuck being a cam girl until my heart problems get better or they just get way worse. And I can qualify for disability, because at the moment I can't. Even though your heart is something that you need to function and work. Oh well. But if you can donate, any bit helps. I need $850. Sounds like a lot, but if a bunch of people just donate a couple bucks, it can get raised really quickly. The dates that we're looking at for him to visit me would be around Thanksgiving, so November 25th to the 30th, possibly. So I don't really have much else to say about it besides I'd really appreciate it, and I know that he would really appreciate it. I'm trying to get the word out as much as I can. I've been tweeting it on my Twitter, which is @temptation. I've been sharing it on Facebook, been sharing it on MFC site that I work on, sharing it on DeviantArt and for Affinity. YouTube is the last place that I have to go. So if anybody can donate anything, any amount of money, or just spreading the word, I would be eternally grateful. And thank you guys so much.